But the reason why Sam is being such an idiot right now is because he hasn't taken his magic mind. But oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, steal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
Hey!
Hey!
What is going on?
Man, we survived another week. Guys, sorry you didn't get an episode last week. It was so hot, we decided to put out premium content, right?
Yeah, I mean,
so premium, so content.
yeah, go to patreon.com/aka Deep Waters if you want to see last week's episode. I called it literally in the title the worst episode we've ever done.
We ever did?
Oh, you were horrible.
I crushed.
No, your instincts were all off.
I crushed.
No.
I crushed. Fire.
No.
Yeah, it's so good.
No, but I've given up on Elemer of the Briar and I've moved on, and I am in a better place for it.
You gave up on the game?
No, just Elemer of the Briar.
Was that an area?
No, it's a boss at the.
You just don't think you can beat him?
Definitely not right now. I probably got to be upwards of level 80 to beat this guy.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's.
Does that give you like the shits?
Yeah. Can you?
Are you having coke blowouts from that?
Go back to that video and just mute it. But roll it. I mean, look at this guy. It's absolutely nuts.
And you like fight him?
Oh yeah, and he's at what is that castle called? What's that castle? The Stinky Castle or something like that. It's like the Stench Castle. It's got poison everywhere. It's just a poison buildup.
And you go in there and what do?
You traverse the fog.
And you just kill everything?
Yeah, go to the middle of the video, right? Traverse the fog.
Can I see you fight this guy?
I mean, this is what it looks
Whoa.
like. This dude, if you get caught with that, you're dead instantaneously. Oh, this guy's parrying. Like, what that guy did is impossible. You can't just parry. Look at that thing, dude. Like, all these attacks, you're just dead. So
how many times have you tried to beat him?
At least 50.
Oh, my God. You got to drop?
And, dude,
he's got him.
That parry thing, you have to get the iframes down.
Dude, he beat him.
He didn't beat him. He hasn't even gotten to the second stage yet. I don't even know if you get hit by that, I'm telling you, dude. It's so. Anyways, we got to get into the show, but that caused a lot
of having Vietnam flashbacks.
No, seriously, man. I mean, last week I was under a lot of pressure.
So how many hours have you been playing this? I
don't know. I put in 60.
Whoa!
Kill shot.
Yeah, and then what's that sword called, Rye?
It's called the Marius Executioner Sword.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal. You probably have to have a considerable amount of strength to wield it. Wow. I'm doing a dex build, so I can't even two-hand that thing, I don't think. But go to samtripoli.com for dates.
Well, I think everybody came out to see me in Phoenix. Had a spiritual awakening one day.
Tell us about it.
Was going long on the... Woke up the next day, having bad energy, dude. Went up on Friday night, did not have a good show. Decided that was the Lord telling me enough. And I moved on.
One day since last incident.
Yeah, I dude, put your money on it right now, dude. What? I'm going long. I'm telling you.
Dude, I talked to my therapist about it, and, masturbation is very healthy. Masturbating to...
I say I'm not jerking off.
No, I know. But
I say I'm not watching porn.
That's an important distinction.
Oh, yeah, we got to beep that, right?
Yeah, right. Flag it.
Damn, I'm sorry, dude.
Dude, it was crazy. I was listening to this. God, it's such a siren song. I was listening to there's a lot of drama in the Boy Meets World.
Oh, really?
Oh, big time.
So they had a podcast and they were screaming at each other?
Screaming at each other. Topanga and this girl, Maitland Ward. who came in the latter stages of the season. I think she was dating Eric or something. I'm not really sure. But found out that she porn. I raced to the internet like faster than that freaking
That one. Oh yeah, dude. She's like this famous chick.
Yeah.
Who went into like, she's like, I have so much money. I'm just gonna like sell my house.
She was like, you're jealous of me because I was getting a lot of attention from porn. And she was like, nope, in the nicest way possible. I'm not jealous that you're eating ass on camera.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. She was very PR trained. But yeah, porn is not good for you. Every once in a while, but just be healthy about it. Just be healthy about it.
So I'm going to be in Louisville, Kentucky, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Detroit, Michigan, Tacoma. More dates coming.
Bad TV.
Bad
Ooh.
TV. Check it out.
My gosh, dude. Sam's listening every episode. Every episode
Fire.
that comes out, Sam texts me. That was a really good one, too.
That one, dude, do you guys ever miss?
Not really.
Do you take any of these episodes, put them behind a paywall? They're all fire.
No, not really. Yeah, they're pretty much all fire. So, listen. Oscars were last night. Did you watch?
Pieces. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very disenfranchised with with Hollywood in general. I tend to, when I was a kid, I used to think this was an epic night. Now it's just rich kid participation trophies.
Yeah, you've succumbed to the cynicism of the right. Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
Well, it's just like you open Twitter and it's like every single tweet is like losers watching the Oscars like it's like, dude.
yeah, I'm with you on that.
Down,
I don't
dude.
like that. If you don't
Jesus
like it, don't
Christ,
watch it.
Don't watch it.
It's just like none of these movies resonated with me. I know you guys go to movies all the time, but if it's not Dogman or Godzilla, I'm out.
Yeah, and that's a fair point.
Did Deadpool get anything?
No.
Ugh. But I hear there was a rise of the indies, right? Which was great.
Well, yeah, Nora, $6 million woman, just sweeping. I mean, how many times can Sean get on stage? I mean, he was like, hello again. I mean, it was crazy.
That is crazy that one guy would win everything.
Yeah, he's weird. His muses only come from the sex world, and that's cool if you want to do that, but like
I've had a joke about
six movies about sex workers.
Yeah,
like, whoa,
it sounds like someone's like, oh, it looks like I got to do some more research.
Yeah,
honey, it's not me. Do you like these Oscars?
Yeah.
I gotta go deep undercover.
Yeah, someone check his browser history. Ryan's favorite filmmaker. Ryan, how you doing?
Ryan, is that your favorite filmmaker?
I'm doing great. I love Sean Baker. I do. I already feel though the tide turning in my brain where I'm like, maybe I don't like him as much now that everybody likes him.
Oh, I like it. You liked it back when it was cool.
Total hipster.
Now everyone's in. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
You're like hockey fans.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone's hockey's like, why does anyone watch hockey? It's a pure sport.
Yeah.
And then everyone starts watching hockey and they're like, oh, you freaking bandwagon.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Right.
Motherfucker.
That's like a cool sketch, like the hipster WNBA fan.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, I love Morgan Murphy. I saw her at Skankfest last year. Literally every time she would just start laying into me about my WNBA takes.
Yeah.
Like one time's okay.
Yeah.
Every time I see you,
Not okay.
not okay.
Not okay. You got
Not okay.
You got to take
so
your foot
anyways,
off my neck.
I now the big thing was a Palestinian movie one, which I think is just a sign that when I say
Palestinian
it's
movie
not
won?
one group, that I think everyone's over it.
I'm guessing it's the documentary award.
Yeah.
Okay.
It won a movie, won an Oscar.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, so big night for.
Was it? We'll find out.
No Other Land.
Yeah, No Other Land.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah. Great job.
I mean, people like Conan O'Brien. He's not as polarizing, if at all polarizing, as Jimmy Kimmel, who was great at one point. Jimmy Kimmel was great, and then something happened, and he just went cuckoo.
Have you seen that video of Colbert cutting Claire Danes off?
Yeah, we played it here.
Did we?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's super creepy.
Super creepy.
And it was Tulsi Gabbard was on Joe Rogan. They were watching another clip of him when he was the Colbert Report, which we all thought was like kind of funny at the time, and then you realize he hangs out with John Podesta, right? So It was really like.
Colbert hangs with Podesta?
Oh, yeah, look it up.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, what a heartbreak, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, can you taste this? It tastes like the pipes were a little chemically.
No, I have no interest. Can you go to images, please?
Well, it looks like he appeared on the show in 2009.
No, but there's a time. Go to pictures. They're like hanging out together. Yeah, right. Yeah, there. And then there's a couple other.
Oh, cool. They're on a panel together.
No, but this one right here, they're hugging each other. There we go. Click that one. Can you click that? There we go.
Yeah.
Hugging each other. There's a whole bunch of them, dude.
Okay, so he doesn't hang out with John Podesta.
I think he does. Oh, there's yeah. No, yeah, he does. Hangs out with Podesta.
No, not
Just
really
go
though.
with it.
No,
Just go with it.
No.
Just go with it.
I'm not just gonna go with it. I'll tell you what. Can you taste this coffee? Tell me if the pipes were a little
can't do it,
chemically-
dude. I can't.
Can I say something? Is he a little poopy right now?
Why am I poopy? Be honest. Am I being poopy?
He's a little poopy
I feel
right
great.
now.
I got workout in.
No. I think the vibes are good. There maybe is a little bit of residual edge from last week's.
No, there's not for me. It's not on my end. I'm loving it.
No, I don't think it's either of you. I think it just still has remained in the studio.
It shouldn't be. How can we cleanse that?
Do we have
Dylan?
any Palo Santo?
What's Palo Santo?
You know, it's like it's that herb that women who are really great in bed but hate their fathers like.
And Kyrie Irving.
And Kyrie Irving.
And what does it do?
It cleanses spirits. I apologize for that. There are lots of lovely women who have great relationships with their fathers who burn Palo Santo all the time. It's just kind of a caricature.
So we listen to
that I
those
went to.
70s. We listen to the 70s channel on Sirius.
Great channel.
If you want to make a woman your wife, what's that song? Wow. Anyways, if her daddy's rich, take her a ditch. And if her daddy's poor, do what you will. I'm like, dude, that is such a dark song.
Oh, so many dark songs, dude.
Oh my God.
She's only 17.
That guy saying I beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. It's
If her daddy's poor, do as you will. What?
oh my God.
That's so grim.
Did
And
John-
people were just dancing at the nightclub like, oh, this is so
fucking
great.
Did John Podesta write that song? I mean, my God, that's so gross. Dude, I was thinking, I was listening to I Just Want to Dance with Somebody.
I just want to dance with somebody. Do you think we got flagged because that sounded exactly like that?
Probably.
We got flagged.
Yeah.
You think we got copyright struck
Sam
for
has
that?
perfect pitch. Sam can't not hit a melody exquisitely. He just can't do it when he opens his mouth.
I want to dance with somebody.
I was
my
thinking
God.
about how,
Is
like-
Whitney Houston still alive?
No, she's dead. How crazy would it have been to be in the 80s ripping lines and dancing to that on the dance floor?
I know.
Oh my God, that would be so fun. What do we have now?
You're so right,
Fucking
dude.
Sabrina Carpenter? You got to be kidding me.
No, dude.
Damn it. But anyways.
Word is she's dating the Asian pitcher from the Dodgers.
Shohei?
No, the other one.
Oh.
The number one. And where does he speak
Yamamoto?
English?
Yamamoto?
Yamamoto.
No,
Will you look that up?
No, that's an impossibility.
See if they're dating.
That's an impossibility. I think.
Yamamoto and Carter.
Maybe I just need to expand my imagination a little bit, but I think
Dude, if you're a white girl and you want to date ethnics, Japanese could be the best.
pop and quietly going out. Wow.
Do you think every time he hits it, he yells, "Oh, suck it to me"?
Come on.
Every time.
Come on, man.
Dude, so much going on in the world. It's unbelievable.
I know we got to get into it. I feel like it's been a 4 out of 10 right now.
Okay. Hey, dude, I'm going 10 out of 10. Guys, listen to me, man. I'm going nonstop. I have 10,000 podcasts. I'm always working. So I want quality meals. I need to get it quick. I need to get it simple, and I need it easy. And there's no better ones than Factor Meal Prep. Let me tell you that. Factor Meal Prep is perfect.
You know why I can keep my arms akimbo for this long and feel absolutely no muscle strain whatsoever? Factor. My wife is pregnant AF right now. I don't want her eating things that are poor for her health, yucky, from major conglomerates, okay? But also, she has like kind of low energy reserves right now. Can't be cooking all the time. You know what's really helped our family and our future daughter? Factor.
Factor meals are the best.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any activity, you know?
Yeah, any activity.
Busy lifestyle.
Busy lifestyle, that's an activity.
That's an activity.
Yeah, that's
dude.
a whole bunch of activities strewn together.
Lose up to 8 pounds in 6 weeks with Factor.
Well, no, it's 8 pounds in 8 weeks. But
Okay, let's start
one
it
thing
again.
that
Here we
Factor can't, we're not starting again. They love us and they love our imperfections.
Okay.
What isn't imperfect is Factor. Factor is absolutely perfect because they have Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Listen, eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast.
Factor!
Use code FactorPodcast to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FactorPodcast at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Be healthy, do it quick, do it at Factor. Okay, dude, I was hoping that because you whiffed so hard on that Podesta thing,
Okay.
I was hoping that was just completely wrong, and I was just gonna make a joke about how you're getting cracked open by the fact checkers, but that turned out to be rumored to be true. So
thank you, bro.
batting
Whoa,
500.
I love this new Dylan guy.
What do
This
you
new
mean,
guy.
new
This guy
Dylan
admits when
guy?
he's got- the guy's-
Rye, is this camera recording? I'm a little concerned. Is there a red light going on? We just got to make sure.
This show
dude.
is chaos.
God damn,
This
is
is
this
pure
chaos,
chaos,
right now?
dude.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
All right, so the Oscars
We
were
thought
last
Dylan
night.
came in all over the place. We got Ryan came in all over the place.
I thought Ryan
We had to
was.
do a heat check on him.
I thought Ryan had done a dab in his car before he came in here. And dabs, if you don't know, are it's concentrated THC, and people that smoke that usually are quasi-employed and throw up after they smoke.
I remember back in the day, the first time I had one of those dabs,
Yeah.
I hit it, I sucked it, I instantly drooled.
Yeah, dude, there used to be dab bars in like Tarzana, and
Yeah.
people would go, and there were signs that were like, "Don't spit, don't puke." It's like, how do you expect people not to do that? You're killing them.
Yeah, and like how do you make money? One hit, you're done.
You're done. Well, it's like a $40 hit, but the way you do it is like you spray like liquid butane on weed, and then so it's like, God, that's not even weed.
Yeah, I will do. We just put out a clip from Tinfoil Hat, and the guy's like, "Dude, this weed is tortured. It's not good." People lose their mind.
Oh,
they
really?
just lose it. Like, dude, what are you talking about? It's Mother Nature's medicine. You know, they just can't come to grips with that. Suddenly something's everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, there are states that aren't making it legal, but the ones that are, like, they shut down the country, but you can go to a weed shop. You really got to ask yourself, if the demons were like, you can't go outside, can't do this, but we're going to let you smoke weed, why are they doing that? Deep cut. Deep cut. So we thought he was doing bongers, dude.
Yeah.
Just big, fat bongers.
Rye's got a gravity bong that just spilled over in his car. And Ryan drives a Jaguar, by the way.
Really? Oh, Ryan's hidden. He's got some hidden cash. He's working on gay cruises.
Should I not have divulged that?
Oh no, it's an old Jaguar.
Well, it's still a Jag.
It still is a Jag.
Those are nice, dude. Those old ones, I like them more.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. They're nice.
By the way, new James Bond announced Cynthia Erivo.
Oh no, a chick?
No, I'm kidding. Okay, let's get into the Oscars. Okay,
Let me ask you something real quick. One last movie thing.
of course.
Is an $88 million movie opening good for Marvel? First week.
No,
Isn't that what Captain Marvel did?
I think that's it's probably a B-.
Yeah, I mean, people are like, oh, it crushed it. All these right-wing people. I'm like, 88 million. Like, they used to get huge openings.
Yeah. This movie is supposed to be unwatchable, by the way.
I've heard it.
Brave New World.
Unwatchable, and it's still opened at 120.
Yeah.
So it's not bad.
No, it's pretty good. I mean, they haven't had one in a while. I don't know who's going to see these movies anymore.
Just retards.
How can you watch these?
People like,
fucking movies?
Marvel, love it. I love Marvel.
Oh my God,
I
dude.
tried to watch Venom on the plane for free. Couldn't finish it.
Dude, it's like I get like plot fatigue. I'll fall asleep in a Mission Impossible like that.
Yeah.
Just because What's happening?
Yeah, they're all just
What's
redoing the same
happening?
movies. Like I watched Sonic with my kids, and it's like, oh, you're just doing Star Wars.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's like 12 stories to tell. But I'll go to The Brutalist. It's 3.5 hours long. I won't fall asleep.
Right.
Mission Impossible is just like we have to get the code from Quebec, and then we have to get another piece of the code from Switzerland, and it's like, just I don't even care that they're explosions. But anyways, the Oscars were last night, a fine night in Hollywood. I actually think Conan was fucking hilarious, so funny.
He's perfect for them. Listen, not everybody can do that gig.
No, dude, you have to be so into showmanship.
Yeah.
And like,
You have to be seen as one of them as well. You can't just have anybody come in. Like Ricky Gervais could do it because he had a highly successful television series that everyone reveres. So they could let him do the Golden Globe.
and he was British.
Yeah.
There's something about being British where we're like,
just
oh, it's
fat,
okay.
white, female casting directors love him. Right? It's like unbelievable. White guy, American, boo. White guy, British, yay.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah, but the Oscar itself, the statue, it's an odd one. Picture on the left, the Oscar. Picture on the right, Sokar, Egyptian god of death.
Sokar? Whoa! Did they just flip the O and the S?
That's what's so crazy. So people combine Thoth and Sokar, and there's some confusion within the Egyptian mythology. But so Thoth and Sokar are like, so okay, so Sokar is a god of death and rebirth, evidently, and then Thoth is a god of arts and creativity. So I think it's that Thoth, but people were theorizing that there were some occult roots of the name. What's up, Skeptical Hippo? What's going on with you?
Have you ever been to where they throw the Oscars? There's hieroglyphics everywhere.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like when they started, there was this like Egyptian. We went through a weird period in like the 30s where we were just obsessed with Egyptian shit.
Yeah, but where the Oscars isn't from the 30s.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. Hollywood and Highland is relatively new.
Oh yeah, but the Oscars is.
No, the Oscars are, but like what I'm talking about is like where they have the Oscars,
Yeah.
which is Hollywood and Highland,
Yeah.
and the Adobe Digital
Well,
theater is
yeah.
like just got hieroglyphics all over it, like all this weird
No,
shit.
that's pretty old. I think that's been there. I think you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
No,
Because I moved here when they were building it. Find out when they built the Hollywood.
No, I
and
think it
Highland.
was more like a reno, like Soldier Field. You know, I'm pretty sure you're really wrong about that.
I'm not, dude. I just know when they say they built it.
Come on, Rye.
In the wiki,
Well, no,
Man's Chinese was there.
it opened in 01, broke ground 97.
no. That's the Dolby Theater.
No, dude.
Yeah, that's the Dolby
exactly.
Theater.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
the
I know.
Dolby Theater.
No, I know, but I'm talking about like that whole complex, like Hollywood and Highland. Like it's been Egyptian for a while.
No, the Man's Chinese was there.
No, I know, but there's been Egyptian
Nope,
shit around there for a while.
Nope, I'm taking it.
No, you can't take that.
Bang.
No, you can't take that,
Yeah, I
dude.
totally can.
Dude, how long has the Egyptian theater been around?
I don't know. That's across the street.
I know, but
That's
it's still
across
there.
down the
dude.
street.
What I'm trying
it's not
to
even the same theater.
the area
Yeah.
has Egyptian shit going
Yeah.
on there and has for a while, I
Yeah.
think.
I moved out that year, 98.
I think you're fucking wrong.
Dude, but I won.
I don't think you won. I think
But if you gotta see movies, see that Man's Chinese. It's the greatest movie theater of all time.
yeah. So anyways,
So yeah, there's all this occult stuff. in
Yeah,
there.
all
Yes,
this
it's
occult
Hollywood.
stuff. And then last night, well, this is an article, was the Oscar statuette modeled off of ancient Egyptian gods.
Yeah, yes, 100%. What's that one on the left?
That's the Egyptian god.
Oh yeah, 100%. Look at that.
pretty much the same thing, I'd
It's
say.
100% the same thing.
And then there are all these anecdotal stories, like I don't know, like Burgess.
Hold on, stop. Did you speak any English right there? What just happened there? Did you go in the tongues?
People coming up like, what? Wait, what is this date, Rye?
This is 1922. This is when King Tut's tomb was discovered.
That's why.
People got really into that, and that statue was discovered in that tomb.
That's why.
Oh.
It was right around that time when it was hot
Man,
in the
if we
streets.
solved a mystery here,
No.
did we figure out why they did it?
No, pretty
'Cause
much
they
not.
found King Tut?
So
We did it.
So there was all this Illuminati occult symbolism at the Oscars last night.
100%.
You think that's real? That they were doing like Illuminati
Here
shit
we
at
go.
the Oscars?
I've done this enough with you to know you're setting me up.
No. I'm making.
Yeah, Dylan, I do think that.
Yeah,
okay, well, you be stupid.
No. I'm just making a good faith inquiry into your beliefs.
Okay, all right.
No, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm freaking doing. Go to the fourth tab, right? This is the wildest thing. So the trans woman who was nominated for Best Actor. Oh my God. There was a joke in the monologue where Conan said something about this woman's busier than this woman's PR rep. And I was like, what's that?
Hold on. About the trans actress? Ooh,
Yeah.
that's dangerous, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think it was like there was more. It was like 340 F words or something.
Oh, that's
Nora,
right. Yeah.
Which is like second only to whatever's publicist.
Yeah. So great joke, but I was like, what happened with her? She has been click out of this and go to the first tweet in the top left. No, it'll be just there you go. So she tweeted some stuff about Muslim people.
Your favorites, the Muzzies?
Still up, the Muzzies. This is from the trans woman who was nominated for Best Actor. New attack in France, beheadings in Nice by one of these retarded followers of Allah. How many times will we have to expel these madmen from Europe until we realize that their religion is incompatible with Western values? We do not learn. Thank you, Erdogan. And there's just like tweet after tweet after tweet. Islam is becoming the hotbed of an infection for humanity that urgently needs to be cured. So she's essentially like J.K. Rowling, but for
against Muzzies.
Against Muzzies.
So how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, I think that there's really only one religion that fucking puts women in giant socks and cuts people's fucking heads off. But you know. Anyways, but that's a small minority of the faith. That's a very small minority of the faith.
Well played. Celine
but it was crazy though. Like,
what do you think the Muzzies would do with Celine Gomez?
I think that they would. Which kind of Muzzies?
Well, what are you talking about?
I mean, there are Muslim people that would just welcome her into their home, and they would have tea with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
are you doing right now?
Just watching.
You're trying to get me.
No, I would never do that.
Nah,
so let's get into this. So she's talking a lot of shit. It's so funny to me because I've been thinking a lot about this because, you know, I can't turn my brain off, so I end up talking to myself a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to myself a lot about this thing in political correctness where it's like this weird fine print, and especially it comes from the white progressives and the disadvantaged blacks that are like, you can't be racist against white people. Like this amazing, like, get out jail free card for them. Like, how convenient is it for you?
Yeah, it's like a flow chart, like racist against Muslims, canceled. But if trans, okay to nominate for Oscar.
Yeah, 100%. It's like this weird thing about like it's an enigma for white women. Like, it's just like everything is a puzzle for them on what they can and cannot say. It's like, what level of offense is this? It's like, oh, they hate Muslims. Hey, but she's trans. Oh.
Yeah, you think it's just white women, right?
Well, it's white progressives too.
Yeah.
She actually had like a.
What do you? Hold on. What is that? Explain that to me.
I just,
so you think that the religious right is upset that someone's shitting on Muslims?
no,
Is that what you're saying?
I just think that your hatred of white women and women at writ large comes from your.
Dude, I produced white girls. Okay, I love white females.
Well,
my daughters are white females. My mother's a white female. We'll even throw Dana in there, even though she's a Jew. Okay, we'll throw her in there as well. A lot of whites, females in my life.
It all stems from your hatred of the anima that exists in you. Your feminine is overriding the masculine in you, and that is why you are creaming yourself to women who are getting absolutely browbeat by cocks. And you're we're all working on this. A lot of men have this issue.
Okay, I get it. So you're saying that it leads to my porn addiction?
Yeah.
My what? My hatred of what you say is my hatred of progressive women is why I love watching porn.
Your resentment of the feminine in you.
I don't agree with that at all.
Well, you might not agree.
I'm just telling you, there's so much fine print to political correctness.
Well, yeah, I mean, let's do the flowchart with Will Smith, like openly attacks presenter on stage. Canceled. But
closeted gay man.
Closeted gay
with closeted lesbian
Scientologist.
Wife.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like so weird.
You could have
so weird. That's all I've ever said.
Yeah.
Is I'll agree to all your political correctness if it's universal.
Right. So
and it's like it also gets into this thing where it's like this notion that trans are somehow unicorns. Like this notion that like a man who wants to live his life as a woman is somehow the spiritual guru, and it just makes no sense to me. And it's like, live your life. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't, man. I have trans friends. Yeah. One's really mad at me. She's blaming me for fucking Trump making her get mail on her passport. I'm like, hey, how's it going? She goes, oh, I have to put mail on my passport. I go, what? She goes, yeah, that's what I thought. Bye. I'm like, what did I do?
Well, you propagated an ideology of transphobia, all over.
In what sense? How'd I do that?
No, I don't know. I mean, listen.
But don't you agree? It's like you have a rule. We go no racism, and then you just literally just totally ignore that rule because you've convinced yourself this is a disenfranchised demographic.
Yeah. It's like, hey,
I gotta be honest with you, man.
Be honest with them.
Listen, we gotta find common ground with denim. I'm tired of the war with denim.
Dude, it's like freaking Stalingrad every time I put my freaking jeans on.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
It's like, why is there so much death and destruction?
It's just rude, dude.
It's like I need a jean company to come along and design the perfect jean.
I wish there was a perfect jean out there.
Thank
is there?
God there is. The sponsor of today's show is called The Perfect Jean.
The Perfect Jean.
That's what they're called.
And I've worn them, and guess what, guys? Chef's kiss.
Yeah,
perfect.
And I'm actually pretty mad because I haven't been sent any, but Sam...
We're going to get you some.
Sam has felt the, dare I say, mythical material rubbing all over his haunches and thighs.
100%,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So what is it like?
I felt alive.
Really?
Yes. I felt everything I ever wanted in the world finally came true. That's how I felt.
Pretty much like there's no, like pretty much if you put the perfect gene on, it's like kind of like finding a genie lamp or being on performance enhancing drugs.
That's what they say.
Over 400,000 old, young, big, and small men agree. Imagine denim so stretchy, it's yoga ready, sharp enough to turn heads.
Dude, that is the most real statement ever said. I'm telling you, dude, this stuff is great for the streets.
Dude, it's not just thoughts who are live streaming who are turning heads. Sam Tripoli is walking in the Commons in Calabasas, and guys, people are like, what is going on?
I've been trying to start vigilantes left and right, and our uniform, perfect jean.
Yep. Fight crime in the perfect jean. It has 6 fits. The sizes range from 26 to 50-inch waists. And if you need that, calm down. But the perfect jean is here for you no matter what size.
Listen, you put it together. They have over 5,000 plus ways to find your perfect match. You understand what that is?
Yeah,
that's a lot of options.
That is a lot of options. So listen, how do you get them?
How do you get them, dude?
For a limited time, our listeners will get 15% off their first order and free shipping at theperfectgene.nyc, or just Google The Perfect Gene and use code CSC15 for 15% off. That's 15% off for new customers at theperfectgene.nyc. Promo code CSC15. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that you heard it from us.
Yes.
Seriously, you probably need a new pair of jeans.
It.
Don't go to a mall and try jeans on that are too expensive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Don't do that.
Have it sent right to your house so you can go right to the streets. You don't have to drive home. Right to the street. And it's perfectgene.nyc.
NYC. Promo code CSC15.
CSC15.
She had much worse tweets than just the muzzies. Like, she had stuff about George Floyd.
Oh, yeah. What was the
COVID.
George Floyd stuff?
So I'm trying to find like a list of all of them. One I found from during the Oscars in like 2021. She said, more and more the Oscars are looking like a ceremony for independent and protest films. I didn't know if I was watching an Afro-Korean festival, a Black Lives Matter demonstration, or an international woman.
You know what? You just won me back.
Honestly, she is the fucking Bruce Jenner of Hollywood.
Yeah, you just won me back, lady. You just won me back.
Trans as fuck, but like, we've got to get Trump in there, baby. You know?
Yeah, man, maybe we're just not used to that.
Yeah.
Maybe we just think because you're trans that you automatically have this idea.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and that's bigoted. Trans can be MAGA too.
Yeah, trans can be bigots too.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
We shouldn't put them in a box.
Yeah. Now we really solved something.
Yeah, I mean,
Now
I feel
we
like we've
solved
done a
something.
great job.
Yeah, I think so too, pretty much. Okay,
What
right.
did the Best Actress win an award for? Like, I saw, like, the clips, and it looked annoying.
Mikey Madison.
Yeah, like...
Well, she played kind of an annoying character, but she was a young...
Like, was that an incredible acting job?
It was. I think
Yeah.
you'd enjoy it, like, as someone who's,
pretty into tits.
pretty into tits.
But I don't want that in my acting, in my Oscar award-winning acting.
I will say the thing that annoyed me the most was she was like, I grew up in LA, but I grew up a long way away from Hollywood.
yeah.
And it's like, I know she went to high school with my girlfriend in Calabasas.
Yeah. Come on.
Like, what are you talking about? Again, there's just something about, like, no one could be like, man, I had it really easy. This is great.
Well, there's no worse speech than Adrian Brody, who was,
can we see this?
No, it's. I mean, listen. I feel like the fans probably want us to move on at this point because we've been talking Oscars for a while. But if you really want to watch it,
What
we
did he
can
get
watch
an
it.
award for?
Best actor, and he
For what?
For The Brutalist. He was phenomenal. He's phenomenal, and he's also shacked up with Harvey Weinstein's ex. Have you seen this girl?
She hot?
Smoke.
Oh my God.
Really?
Oh my God. Pull up Georgina
hold on.
for
So
us.
let me get this right. We yell at people who worked with Harvey Weinstein, but we don't yell at people who banged Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Is she so hot we've moved on?
I
We're
think
like,
so.
listen, you are fucking a rapist.
I know.
But you are so hot.
Yeah.
You are so hot. Oh, look at that. How's that chick allowed to show herself? You know?
No, that's not her. That's not her.
That must be younger her.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, but there's other pictures where she looks phenomenal. Yeah. That's so funny. Go back to that picture. That's so funny that they put a pedophile symbol right on her face right there.
But
You
yeah,
should be excommunicated. Sorry.
Adrian Brody's speech was unbelievably insufferable. And I'm a big fan of his. He's a phenom, dude. But anyways, go look
Remember
it up.
when they said he was sexiest man alive, and we're like, we're not allowed to talk about how Jews run the media. Are we not allowed to do that?
That's funny. That's funny. Okay, let's get to the next tab. Okay.
Oh my God, bro!
Pam Bondi mocked after the debacle of Epstein file
Yeah.
release. I have never seen the left and right come together.
Yeah.
Well, when you parade around binders to conservative YouTube stars.
I love how you call them conservative. It's so hilarious.
Well, weren't the people that
they're Zionist. They're Zionist influencers.
Oh, you can't.
They
you
hang
can't,
their hat on Zionism.
You can't be conservative and a Zionist.
No, you can't be.
Okay.
But it's more about Zionism.
So I didn't need
than
to be
it is
corrected.
about conservative.
All right, so these guys roll out with phase
Binders.
1 binders.
By the way, can you see that video? This is the best example of how, like, this is all theater of the absurd.
Yeah.
They come out with binders of a pedophile child sex trafficking ring smiling and laughing.
We got them.
We got.
And then go to the tab to the right of that. This is what the Epstein files looked like.
Yeah, and here's the funniest part of this whole thing. All of these files are already out. This is all I've been saying on anyone who will listen. Just release the files. We already know everything. We know everything. We just want to know if we're right or totally right. That's it.
Yeah. Like, we're totally right. But go ahead.
Yeah. We just want to collect our bets. That's all we want to do.
Yeah, exactly. We have slips in
Yeah.
on Dershowitz.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And we can't cash them until we have proof.
Yeah, just release it. We already know it. Nobody cares. We do care, actually. We do care, but this is stupid. And
This is my problem with this fucking fervor over this new administration. Like, what do you guys think is gonna happen?
okay.
You think they're gonna audit the Pentagon?
It's weird that we're meeting in the same
You
place.
think
with that.
they're gonna release the fucking Epstein files? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, and I just
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
no, you're totally right. And it's
Well,
so
it
funny because
hasn't
we
happened
already
yet,
know who they are, and it's just nothing's going to happen. And it's just there's a predator class, and they can do whatever they want. It's like mountain lions can do whatever they want in the kitty litter.
Yeah, let me get this. Let me get this correct here. You think the guy that wants to turn Gaza into Abu Dhabi is going to release evidence of a Mossad blackmail scheme? No, not going to happen.
And I knew that was not going to happen. This
Not
is
gonna happen.
completely and utterly expected.
Yeah.
I mean, they've expressed their Zionism before. They're never going to release these files. And you got Dan Bongiorno or whatever the hell his name is.
Dan Bongiorno.
Yeah, dude, he's like,
director.
and they had connections to intelligence agencies from the Middle East. You're like, from the Middle East? From?
Dan Bongino, deputy director of the FBI. No,
Kash Patel. He's
I know, but Dan Bongino, and I know that I'm not trying to do a whataboutism thing here. I know that the Democrats hire woefully underqualified people all the time. I don't know if it's to this degree, but Dan Bongino is the deputy director of the FBI. Didn't need a confirmation hearing, just gets hired because he fucking sucks Trump on the airwaves.
yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Well, he was Secret Service, which I'm not saying that makes you qualify for the
Yeah.
FBI, but then we got to ask yourself, what is the qualifications for the FBI? The
Probably.
ability to hide evidence and protect the elites?
Yeah.
Maybe he did protect. I mean, that is Secret Service.
That's a super good point.
I mean, it is becoming. Listen, here's my opinion, and you're probably gonna have a giant pushback against it.
yeah.
You know, Adam Green asked me if I was on drugs when I tweeted this, but I really do believe that the country as a whole has somewhat pushed back against the Marxism of the Democratic Party. Like, we push back. We've pushed back. We don't want Marxism. Okay, hold on.
It's amazing.
You know, and I do feel that you are going to see this pushback to kind of root out Zionism out of the right, out of the government. That's my opinion. That people are waking up. Like, listen, you want to love Israel? That's fine. I personally have major problems with what they're doing in Gaza, what they're doing with our, they're giving weapons to Azerbaijan.
I have a problem with it too. I've said it 50 times, but you keep saying that.
No.
No, it's
we
just,
know,
it's
we
just-
know you're bandwagon right now. You're jumping on the bandwagon.
NHL fan over here.
Yeah.
little HL.
Fuck you and fuck you.
Yeah, okay.
This is an episodic gaslighting campaign. It's like I'm in the Twilight Zone, and every episode has the same
I'm
theme.
just telling you, bro.
Dylan loves Israel.
Okay, we're just gonna see people. So I posted that Adam Green, who I think does great work, was like, what are you on drugs? And then the comments after that were like, said what I was saying. Like, people are, this thing with the Epstein logs, this thing with the anti-Semitism laws is a giant Streisand effect. More and more people are going, what the fuck are you talking about? This is what, we said this before in the show. I've said it at least, is that people want to go. No, hear me out what exactly I'm saying. It's like this crying of hate on the internet. There's such hate. We got your anti-Semitism hate. Like, hate is everywhere. Everyone gets hate. Everybody gets hate. Everybody gets said god awful things to them. Because one, there's a lot of bots on the internet that are there to muck it up. And there's just a lot of chicken shits with fake profiles and fake names talking shit. It's where to go. It's not unique. We don't need anti-Semitism laws.
I know, but you seem to live in la la land and not see any problem with algorithmic boosting of hatred, which gets clicked.
This guy's hilarious. Never said
I think
this.
You are too.
2018, 2019, when they were teeing off on white people. This guy literally, we had a joyful conversation about a tranny.
Did you say joyful?
Yeah, a joyful, fun, laughing thing about a tranny who tees off on Muslims, right? Tees off on Muslims.
Well,
nobody's like, we gotta pass some laws to protect these Muslims. Nobody's doing that.
No, they're just condemning it at every fucking imaginable corner.
Where are they condemning it? She literally went to the Oscars last night and was nominated.
We said that's what's so ridiculous about it, because usually they
at
do
the levels of power, nobody's condemning it.
I'm not saying that there are laws passed to the degree.
So
that
will you
there are
condemn anti-Semitism laws here on the show?
Will I condemn anti-Semitism laws? I don't.
As a violation of the First Amendment.
I don't think that Jews need anti-Semitism laws.
Okay, I'll take. That's as good as I'm going to get, and I'll take it. What
do you mean as good as you're going to get? That's
you
what
just
you
can't
asked
say
for.
I condemn anti-Semitism.
That's like it's like you go into a car dealership and they're like, what can you pay? And you're like, I'll pay 17 grand, and they're like, no problem. And you're like, well, it's as good as I can get. I literally just said exactly what you wanted me to say.
The words.
What?
I condemn anti-Semitism law. You will not say it. It's a violation of the First Amendment. You will not say those words. You won't. You won't.
I do not think that Jews need anti-Semitism laws.
I do not think. Okay.
Let's get back to that other dumb thing you were saying. So explain to me, and let's get to Zelensky real quick. It's towards the back. Click around the tabs. Yeah, so let's talk about Zelensky real quick, because I want to loop this back to your Russophilia and the KGB having their fist all the way up your shitter.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll talk about how the
real quick, guys,
and then we'll talk about how the neoliberals are the communists.
Brace yourself, guys.
Yeah,
we're in the Conspiracy Social Code Classic. We're gonna have a discussion in a vacuum.
Yeah.
No, let's jump into our vacuum. Put on your helmets. Lock in. It's gonna get really weird here because we're gonna debate in a vacuum. Go on, Dylan.
It's amazing that let's survey a battleground, right? And here I am 30 floors up above everything, and you're the infantry. You're down there. You can't see.
I'm in the muck fighting.
You're in the muck fighting, right? And you can't see what's going on. You're just getting pulverized by misinformation. And I'm saying, Sam, here, come up here, and you can see clearly everything. And you go, no, you are an idiot, and you live in a vacuum, but I have a superior vantage point than you. Okay, so let's look at this Zelensky thing really quickly.
So let me. Can we start this? Do you feel for Zelensky right now?
Big time, yeah.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
You are so
what an idiot.
Okay, go on. Play this. Unbelievable. I'll tell you what I like. I'll tell you what I don't like.
Okay, ready? Play it.
If you will speak very loudly about the war,
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
Stop it.
You're not winning.
Stop it. Is he wrong? Your
No.
country's in big trouble?
Not at all.
Okay, so far so good. Let's go.
Ooh, that's not great. Not a great look.
Yeah, he's 80, dude. That's a good-looking 80, by the way.
That's true.
It's like, fuck you.
Okay, this is a bad video. Ryan, can you find the actual thing on Twitter?
Yeah.
So I am not. I feel bad for Zelensky because he was humiliated on multinational stage by Donald Trump.
Put in Zelensky, Trump heated argument.
Yeah. I think so. So would you say that Zelensky is a dictator?
I would say that Zelensky is killing his own people to the point where you got to question whether he's ethnically cleansing them.
But do you think he's a dictator?
I don't know if he's a dictator. He won't let there be elections, right? Would you agree on that?
Yeah.
So what was your definition of a dictator?
That would fall under. That's one of the bingo
Cards. Okay.
squares
So we
you
got
gotta
one.
fill out.
What would you call him, Dylan?
I would call him not my ideal version of a leader.
Okay.
Yeah. Trump called him a dictator.
I love this guy. Look at this poor guy's got.
Trump called him a dictator, though.
He's got to be like, what am I hearing right now?
What is wrong with what I'm saying?
Are all these
He's gacked out of his mind on THC crystals, and you're gacked out on centuries of doing speed. I don't know what I'm talking. Like what? I mean, it's.
He's like, what? I can't. That was the best, dude.
I'm not
You
I'm
are
not gonna
dancing around definition.
You just did the same exact thing.
No, because I knew where you were going. You were setting me up. It's classic Dylan.
You have no idea.
You have no
idea
is
what
a
I'm
dictator, Dylan.
So you
he's
think
not allowing them to have elections?
You think he's a dictator?
His government is grabbing people off the streets and throwing them into the meat grinder.
Now, question: do you think Trump is or Putin is a dictator?
I would say yeah. He's probably right there. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a problem with Trump calling Zelensky a dictator but not Putin a dictator?
We're not giving Putin $1 bazillion. Okay,
well, we're not giving Ukraine $1 billion
and Putin isn't going around saying that they will have American sons and daughters fighting in this war.
Right.
All right.
But do you think that it's a problem that Trump called Zelensky a dictator?
No, I think he needs to negotiate with people. I think he's done with Zelensky. I think Zelensky is dead in the water.
Yeah, listen.
So if you think he's dead in the water, you don't really care what he thinks about what you call him. But if you have to negotiate with somebody to stop a fucking war, you got to do that with
No. That's a good point.
Yeah, I think he's dead in the water.
I would say that not barring opposition parties from being in elections is fascistic and dictatorial.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something, dude, when it comes to Trump. I don't like that they're trying to impeach these judges that don't like what he's doing. I don't like that because we have a government of checks and balances.
Yeah, he's not interested in that. But so getting back to so you're kind of like a shill for Russia, and you have been for a while.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You're just it's so crazy how consumed you are. I'm not saying, do you have any problem with the fact that he had to get the Clintons' approval to become
Putin?
Yeah. He had to call them. They had to call them and ask them for it if it was okay.
Bill
and Hillary Clinton, yes.
The digital landscape we live in is very harmful to our brain.
It's harmful.
It's harmful to our heart.
Our hearts.
It's harmful to our spirit.
To the spirit.
And to our Godhead.
And to the Lord.
You know how you fix that?
I do.
Magic mind.
Magic mind.
Gack it, yak it, and connect to the rhythms of this existence.
Yes, dude. Listen,
Okay.
I used to do a ton of coke. I don't do it anymore. You know why? Because I get that hit from that.
Yeah, and it's not like cocaine at all, and it's just not, right? So
I get gacked, bro.
Yeah, so that's a really dumb thing to say. But the reason why Sam is being such an idiot right now is because he hasn't taken his magic mind. But oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh! Listen,
Smooth.
Magic Mind has given us a lot of product. I have a surplus of this stuff because they're so kind to us. Okay, one of the things they've given us is the sleep performance shots. Okay.
Oh, dude, like a baby.
I gave my dear friend some samples. We're trying to taste before we commit, right? I said, you got to try this stuff. He came over last night for the Oscars. He said, dude, that stuff is genuinely insane. I take it at 9:30.
Liquid manna.
I'm asleep at 10. I wake up at 6, and I feel like a virile panther.
Oh my God. That is amazing.
Isn't that amazing? That's so crazy. So listen, go to magicmind.com/deepwaters. Get 20% off. A one-time buy with code DEEPWATERS or 48% off a subscription. If I were you, I would heed our words. We've spoken and talking a lot about how amazing this stuff is. Get the subscription. It's a little pricey, but trust me, you're going to feel...
You will thank us later.
A star. Think about it. It just exists in the cosmos. Is it bad? Is it isn't? It just is. That's what you will be if you go to magicmind.com/deepwaters. Okay? Use promo code DEEPWATERS to get your discounts, bitch. Okay.
So, what are you talking about?
Well,
dude?
what are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is, once again, your progressive neoliberal side gets their guy. So you're sitting there yelling that this dude is like a dictator. I mean,
I'm sorry.
Where are the Russian bases around America? Can I ask you that?
Do you think that I am a supporter of the Clintons?
I mean, your side is, yeah. Your side is. Your side is. Your area code is.
No.
Your area code, your zip code loves the Clintons. Loves them. We're crying when she lost. Oh my God, what happened to democracy?
And your zip code loves hot sauce packs.
Yeah, we do.
You just love squirting hot sauce packs in your mouth.
Yeah, we do.
That doesn't mean that you
we really
love that.
do. So I want to watch this because I think he should get dressed down.
This thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that, but I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of
Get a brain fart right there.
I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see.
Stop. Europe came out and said they weren't aligned with you on that. But let's go to the point where the world. He wants to get peace. What's your problem with that, Dylan?
I'm not going to, a lot of people on the left, my side, compare this to Germany and Poland, and that's not a fair comparison.
Okay.
What is also not fair is going full throat queen for this provocation argument that you seem to.
What are you talking about?
Well, Putin didn't do anything. He was being provoked. He had to. Right. That's your thing.
Know that there's only been one president to send a missile into a NATO country. You know that, right? There's only one leader that's done that. Do you know who that is? Only one in the history.
Who's that? Zelensky.
When he sent a missile into Poland and then said it was Russia and it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like
I told you that there are serious problems with Zelensky.
Zelensky needs to go. If you really want to stop the meat grind. How many people died? 1 million? This is a useless war.
I know, but
and that fat chick that basically threw a coup against the democratically elected leader and installed him, she's going to burn in hell. The amount of airtightness she's getting in hell, multiple demon dicks all the time, milking.
Yeah. Okay. So the issue that I have with you is that you are a fervent hater of Zelensky.
Yeah.
But not a fervent hater of Vladimir Putin, and act as though this is.
But what has Putin done to us?
This is.
What has Putin done to us?
He's not done anything to
Okay.
us.
This guy's taking bazillions of dollars and openly admits most of it is missing. He takes weapons, the rest is money, and he keeps it all. He's buying houses all over the world.
He takes a lot of weaponry so that Raytheon and Northrop Grumman can fill their caches again, but it's not cash.
Again, and I'm anti those companies.
Right, but so you exist in a vacuum where you don't think that. So this whole provocation argument, like he had to do it, just completely erases the fact that he's been doing this for a while.
Doing what?
Annexing various parts of the former Soviet Republic.
Yeah, I love how you're annexing your former stuff. Like, it's crazy to me. By the way, is that not the same argument for Israel right now? You just literally made the same argument that Israel's making. We're taking back our land. That's literally why you're like, dude, Israel has a right to exist. Israel has a right to do that. How's that any different than what Putin's doing right now? Getting back, yeah.
No, I never said that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't though.
Yeah.
It's really sad what I'm witnessing. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
You make allowances for Mother Russia because that's where you get all your media.
I don't make allowances for
you
Mother
do.
Russia.
You just did. Well, it was theirs before. What are you going to do?
No, I mean,
they lost a war, and then their territories got divided up.
Yes.
And you were saying it's okay for them to annex those territories because they used to own them.
Well, the area that they want to annex, the people who live there want to be in Russia. They're ethnically Russian.
That's not true.
That's 100% true.
Poll after poll after poll has come out.
No,
it's
you're
not,
full of shit, dude.
It's not that.
That's total BS.
So all of this stuff where it used to be his, so he can go get it. Not even mentioning the bodies that Putin's throwing at this issue.
Yeah, I'm with you, dude.
No, but you didn't bring that up.
Yeah,
You're just talking about how Zelensky's conscripting people to the front lines, just completely ignoring the fact that Putin's doing it too, not mentioning it, going, dude, these places used to belong to him, so he can annex them. It was provocation, so it makes sense he had to do it. There were bioweapon labs. Bioweapon labs, complete horseshit.
Oh my God.
Horseshit, debunked over and over and over again. 2022 going all over Twitter. So Sam, of course, is like crazy, sad, tragedy, crazy. Let's get to the next story.
No. This is called never get in the way of your enemy self-destructing. Okay? Just let you say the most ridiculous things I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, exactly. You said out loud into a camera that there were no biolabs. And congratulations, Patreon, getting a second episode in a row.
No. This is going out. This is going out.
Okay.
There were biolabs. There were no bioweapon labs, which is what you said. The whole thing got started
that is
over.
the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't think so.
I
think that's hyperbole. I think that's hyperbole.
It's a biolab, not a bioweapon
Well,
lab.
these distinctions are important, right? Pete Buttigieg isn't a CIA officer. He worked with CIA officers in the Middle East, right? These fine margins.
Stop bringing L's from past episodes.
These fine margins of truth are what separate the winners and the losers of history.
Yeah.
Loser?
Yeah.
Winner. I'm Jameis Winston right now. I feel like. I mean,
with the claw, with the lobster
crazy,
claws.
dude.
All
So you have a blind spot for Russia.
I don't think Putin's a good guy. I don't think anyone at that level is a good guy.
All right, let's get to the next story.
A dictator, and he's going to end up like all the rest of them. When he's gone through his list, when they're done with him, they're going to take him out.
Oh man,
can we go to Shane Gillis? What time is it? Can we go to Shane Gillis?
Why do you want to go to Shane Gillis?
Oh, I thought we were going to discuss it.
No, let's do some bordering. Let's get out of politics really quickly. Go to the last tab. This is wild.
I love James Lee.
Yeah, he does a lot of really good stuff. Roll this, Rye.
In secret. The story is actually crazy. Okay, so there's a food laboratory in Northern California called Matson that is, quote unquote, creating the future of food. It's run by this guy named Justin Shimmick, PhD, so you know he is a smart guy, and he has monetized his intelligence quite well. It says for nearly 50 years, Mattson has conceptualized, developed, branded, and scaled hundreds of product lines, and in the process created billions of dollars in revenue for clients. And right now, their clients, Big Food, is asking them to do experiments that will reformulate ingredients so that their food can bypass the effects of Ozempic, Wegovy, and other GLP-1 weight loss drugs. Because from a financial perspective, people on these weight loss drugs are buying less food. Walmart CEO John Furner recently told Bloomberg News that the company is seeing signs that people taking GLP-1 agonist appetite suppressant medications are buying, quote, less units, slightly less calories, which equals less profit. New York Times has reported that sales are down
So
in
sad.
sweet baked.
Like,
It
there's
is
no
so fucking sad.
dude. All of this is sad.
If you think about like the reality that this is painting, right? So you have major food companies who have made, billions and trillions of dollars getting Americans sick as fuck.
And fat, sick and fat.
But not just like outwardly. This stuff fucks up your brain, your soul, your spirit. You just can't sync up as a human being when you're eating this shit. So they've been making money hand over fist, getting people fucked up on this stuff. The counter to that is a medicine that makes you not want to eat and gives you bone density problems.
And
blindness. What is the response to that? Re-hack the food to supersede the medicine.
Is so crazy, dude. That is so that is the craziest shit I have ever heard in my life. None of it's good. Both options are bad. And it's just so tragic. And like fat Americans are so essential to these elites and what they want to do. They don't want you being able to be healthy enough to pay attention to what's going on. They want you poor. They want you unhealthy.
Dumbed down.
Oh my God. It's so tragic.
Think about how you feel after you eat. I don't know. Let's just come up with insert food here, like a foot-long meatball sup.
Oh,
think about how you feel after you eat that stuff. So much SNAP benefits go to these kinds of food, and my God, like what? There is a malevolent spirit running the day right now, dude.
Again, it gets into data. They're doing data. They find out psychopaths, and they just promote these psychopaths. And they get into positions where it's like, hey, dude, these fat asses aren't eating our food because they're trying to do a cheat code on this dangerous drug. Can we bypass that drug so they still eat our fat ass food?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, the Ozempic, it's very interesting because is it even that, like, can you bypass it? Because the Ozempic makes you not want to eat it. So what are you doing? What are you saying that you want that to be, so that when you eat it, you still get fat?
And that's why, like, when you think about the science that goes into the food, it's food, right? So it shouldn't be a fucking mad science experiment. It's just food, right? They, rather than making a commitment to increasing the quality of their food, take a more cost-efficient route, re-engineering the chemical makeup of their food to fight. It's like viruses competing against one another.
And it's just like, how do you get them to eat the food? And what you're saying is, if they do eat our food, they still get fat. Isn't that what they're basically trying to do?
Yeah.
So I have a friend that he's on the Zempic. And what he tells me is basically any type of like unhealthy junk food, if he eats it, like it is terrible stomach aches, terrible splitting headaches. So like it's like you literally can't take it. You can't eat that stuff while you're on it, or you will get
and it's
terribly
causing
sick.
Blindness.
But I'm guessing what they're trying to figure out is a way to have ho-hos. You can eat them, but it doesn't give you the crippling side effects.
Wild,
dude.
So
then
wild.
It's like stars upon stars, right? Everyone keeps going getting new stars.
What is stars upon stars?
It's the old Sneetches.
What
The
is
Dr.
Sneetches?
Seuss. right? Dr. Seuss was like, this guy came, there were like the elites of the village and they had stars. And this guy comes in, he's like, hey, I can give you guys stars too. And then they came in like, we got stars. So then the people with stars got more stars.
Oh, that's the people with the stars on their belly?
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard from multiple parents confirm this. Are Dr. Seuss books like way too long?
No, isn't that really, dude, you read old school books way more advanced than the books they're having us read now.
Yeah.
You know, it's just really scary, dude. The dumbing down is.
They're trying to kill us.
They are. They're trying to make us so we can't even think our way out of it.
Right. And speaking of trying to kill us, let's get to this last thing. So Elon Musk went on and called Social Security a Ponzi scheme on Rogan.
Well, in a weird way, it is, right? You get new investors into it, and then you pay the old investors. So, but I'm not saying he's right in saying that.
Yeah.
But that is a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, I understand why you would refer to it as like Ponzi scheme-ish.
Yeah.
I think it comes from Milton Friedman, who, you know, we've talked about it before. Milton Friedman is a little bit like, is Larry Page the guy that was at Google? He's essentially like a transhumanist, but instead of worshiping robots, he worshiped like money and capitalism.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like this weird thing where...
Dude, is that guy's hair literally purple?
No, it's a light.
Oh.
That's that story where Elon was talking to Larry Page, and he was saying that I have concerns about AI, and Larry Page said, what are you, a speciesist? Implying that Elon was not favoring new forms of intelligence the way that he was. It's like...
I'm just telling you
you're
guys.
You're literally fucking that's psychopathic.
Yeah, 100%.
But this reverence for markets and money and the way money moves over humanity is equally psychopathic. It's just a worshiper of a different thing that's not human.
No, I'm with you.
Super gross. So when Elon calls Social Security a Ponzi scheme, it's kind of this like narrative buffering for, I'm assuming, an attempt to take big chunks out of it or close it all together.
It's so crazy to me how we have a Federal Reserve that can print unlimited money for war, but we can't get unlimited money for North Carolina or Flint, Michigan, or Social Security, or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
You're printing money. You're making up money. You are printing monopoly money. You should be printing it if you're going to, and I'm against federal
Printing
fractional
money.
reserve banking. I'm against it. But you can print. We should never run out of Social Security. We're gonna run out of Social Security. No, dude, we got a Federal Reserve that prints fake money.
Well,
they can totally give it to us.
Not even that. Like Elon's talking about how the tax revenue that comes into it is not enough to compensate for what goes out, and he's right. But also, can you look up what the cap on Social Security taxes is? Like, I think if you make up to 100, okay. Earnings over $176,000 a year escape Social Security tax. What? Sorry. What?
You want to hear my opinion?
So anyone that, if you make over that annually, you don't pay into Social Security tax the way that poor people do?
So insane.
Hey, maybe change that.
That is the most insane thing I've ever heard.
Maybe you fucking change that and then you don't have a revenue problem.
That is so insane. I mean, dude, that is so beyond
and
tragic.
we want to cut taxes more for rich people? I'm sorry. We want to do it more when we're talking about Social Security being bankrupt because of shit like this?
You're totally right. 100%. All taxes are theft. Okay? They really are. They really are. If we can print money, we don't need the tax. Okay? You're right that is ridiculous. That someone who makes 60 grand should be paying in, but 176 shouldn't. Both sides shouldn't be paying in. That's my opinion.
Right.
Both sides shouldn't pay
And my
in.
opinion is both sides should.
Okay. Well, that's just when you can print money. You can print money.
Sam,
They're
printing
money.
money fucks the economy
Yeah,
up.
but dude,
taxing
they're doing
existing money doesn't fuck the economy up.
It does, bro.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It does. Because your money isn't going to that. Your money's going to fucking pay off the interest on this money that's being printed. So my whole point is, fuck taxes. And I think when you get to a certain age, you shouldn't have to pay taxes anymore at all. 75, 70, you should pay property taxes.
Think about how fucked up the country is. So we've got the massive food companies are trying to rehack food to make people fat despite Ozempic. And we have people in government cutting taxes for super wealthy people who are already not paying into programs that take care of people when they cannot work.
Yep.
What is fucking going on?
I'm just telling you, bro, people are waking up. Whoever invented the internet fucked up because we are, dude, we would never know this unless it was the internet and he knew to look it up. Dude, unbelievable. Fuck all that. Taxes, cutting taxes for the rich, cut taxes for the poor, cut taxes on everybody.
It's like, how many times how many economists need to come out and say, when poor people have more money, the economy does better?
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over again.
It's this fucking Malachians, dude. They
It's
want
Malachians.
death. They want death, bro. They want death and destruction.
And
they worship the dark.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, this is what's so hard to it's really tough to be a Democrat right now because you want to criticize Trump that you just go, well, what about yours? It's like, oh my God.
But I think people are starting waking up that it's really hard to be a Republican right now. They're spending more. They just had a bill they want to spend more than ever, which everyone voted against. And you can say whatever you want about Americans. Every year they vote for the guy who says, I'm not going to do war. Every year. And every year they do fucking war. At some point, people are going to wake up.
Yeah, it's taken a while. We talked about it on Patreon. There's this guy, Gary the Economist, who's super annoying and talks about how much money he has all the time, and it's really annoying.
I hate people who do that.
Oh, my God. Like, calm down, dude. But Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, George Bush, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Donald Trump, rich people get richer, poor people get poorer. Doesn't matter what political party you are, doesn't matter what color lapel or tie you have, we're getting fucked by every single glory hole in the stall.
So many glory holes.
It's like I'm covered in it.
It's so ridiculously stupid and sad. And they have us fighting over stupid shit with each other. I mean, it's just dumb.
Yeah.
We can't just come together going, it's the predator class. The predator class is the most dangerous people.
Right. And calling Democrats communists is really kind of it's a distraction. You know what I mean? It's a big distraction.
They're totally not
right?
pushing Marxism
like you can't
at all.
You can't call
They're
people
not even doing that.
You can't call people on the left Marxists and then suck the cock of the only actual communist on planet Earth. You know what I mean?
Who's that?
Well, Putin's like the closest thing we have to communists.
Nobody's sucking Putin's dick. How many times do I have to tell you? I have no faith in anyone at that level. I'm politically nihilist. I don't believe in him. I can also go, sometimes bad guys are on the right side of the argument. That's my opinion. We can go through all the times where Putin's a piece of shit. The massacre he did in Chechnya, the false flag to help him get elected, piece of fucking shit. The way he fucking throws dissidents in jail, piece of shit.
Are you out of the bunker yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to play. I've been so busy, dude.
God damn it. Well,
okay, but you know what really gets me going?
No. We're not going to do it at the end of the episode. Certainly not. But you can still take it, guys. Magic Mind is great. There's one thing I've learned today. It's that I love you.
I love you.
And I love
I never
Rye.
take this serious. It's just a fun conversation.
It's just a great
I love
conversation.
Ryan. I love Dylan.
Love
never
Sam.
take it serious.
Love Rye. We're going to touch.
Fun conversation.
We're just going to touch
Show
penises
started really
at
cooking
the end
with
of this
gas.
show. What?
Show cook with gas.
Okay. Get in the comments. Let us know what do you want them to let us know?
Let us know I don't know, man. Let us know like what you love, what you don't love.
Yeah, let us know your favorite things.
Yeah. What can we do better?
Yeah.
What can we do better?
Yeah, let us know what we can do better and let us know
What do you want our new studio to look like?
Are you on Ozempic?
Are you on Ozempic?
Are you on Ozempic? Let us know in the comments. Did you see what's that movie with the dog man?
Did you see Dog Man? Did you like it?
Love you guys very much. We'll see you next week.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and bacon microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like
Just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.